Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Live ongoing coverage of CMA Industry Week, Day 7. I'm your host, Ben Wu, and we are shifting gears to another product line, another segment altogether, and we are going to dive deep into aftermarket lighting solutions from a brand known as ODX. Now, ODX is a brand that's certainly been in the game for quite some time now, and I can say from a personal level, I remember the development of this brand from absolutely nothing at all before they were doing lights, and the whole story is a brilliant story. And it's nice to see that these guys have really taken the market by storm and have come up with a product line and offering and some technology, some unique stuff that is really industry leading. So to tell you more about ODX and to give a great presentation over the next 30 minutes, we're going to go straight to the brand new ODX Studios, where our friends over at ODX, both Kevin Darwish, who's the marketing director, and Maxime Desnoyers, the head of research and development, are waiting for us. What's going on, guys?
Not much.
Hey.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for
Wow,
having us
new
today.
setup. Is this a debut world premiere ODX
Yeah.
studio?
Yeah, it's the new studio. It doesn't show, but as we were telling Ben, we're practicing social distancing. We have our plexi separating us. So
wow, yeah, it's so
yeah.
weird on the screen. It's like oh, there you go. It's like a special effect. But okay, that's great.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. You guys are actually in two parts of the world. We've fused you together to make it look like you're actually sitting at the same table.
Exactly.
All right. Guys, we don't have a lot of time, so we're going to jump right into it. I know we have a lot to cover. When it comes to ODX, what is the process when it comes to lighting as far as, what do you choose or how do you choose the products that you're going to develop and offer to customers?
Well, that's a good question, because at ODX, we really want to bring products to customers that we know they'll love and they'll be really stoked to install in their vehicle. And we don't offer any products that are off the shelf. So there's a lot of places, and not that it's a bad thing, but we want to offer custom and one-off and only designs that belong to us, to our customers. So, we start by choosing the chassis of the bulb itself. What do we want it to look like? We have Max, who's the head of R&D, that he directs the whole team. They play with the internals, and Max designs the CADs of the chassis himself. Actually, you know what? I should talk about it. I'll give it to him since he's the pro.
Yeah, so actually, well, since everybody knows ODX is lifetime warranty bulbs, so it's not our point or our goal to cheap on product or internals. So we want to make sure it lasts forever. Because as soon as we got claims coming in, we're the one losing money, actually, right? And customers are not happy with the product at all when it happens. So we're always choosing the highest quality for chips, for lighting chips, for drivers. Like Kevin told you, we're choosing like the body itself. There's some balls that we have our own bodies that we made our own molds. So there's so many things available in the market in China and everywhere in the world for the molds to be done. So we're always getting to the highest point of technology that we can, getting the smallest one with the highest power possible, keeping the reliability of the bulb itself.
And Max is testing these products nonstop. We actually have a video that you could roll, the R&D video. It's to show you that what we have. Luckily, we have the premises here to test all these products. We have special tools. We have a thing called an aiming board, and that Max uses a lux meter that calculates the lux, and also calculates the whole board of where the light is being projected. Because you have a lot of LEDs that you could install to a vehicle, and you'll actually have dead spots. There's we had the Skidoo G4 chassis that, let's say, one bulb in another vehicle or another snowmobile, it'll be perfect. And then in this vehicle, the light output is completely different, and we don't have a good result.
Yeah, we're going to discuss about it when the video is going to come in too. So if you want to put the R&D video that we have.
So just for reference, I know that, Max, you're a very hardcore guy and very deep in thought when you dive into something. So I'm expecting you in some mad scientist suit with weird goggles and big gloves, just so you know. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So you can see that's one of our garage when we're making tests on the G4 model. The problem with the snowmobiles, well, actually all the like ATV snowmobiles, side by sides, they're not regulated to have any, and like all the reflectors inside of the headlights are not regulated as the one in cars as for the DOT and for the OBD2 systems. So the aiming reflectors inside of a G4 is a big problem, big issue, because it doesn't really respect the headlight aiming as it should be in cars. So like a regular H13 bulb won't do like a nice light out inside of the vehicle. So that's why we designed our own bulb, our own design for those headlights in partnership with Content, which is one of the biggest North American biggest dealer in skidoos. So we're glad to make something up, come with something out of like something different compared to the other companies, since it's really built for that specific snowmobile.
Yeah, and Max puts these through like crazy tests. He has like a special box that he'll put it through like a massive heat test, and he'll let the bulb go for a week. And the same thing.
We're actually doing heat tests, extreme heat, extreme cold. We got the sphere, as you saw on the table that we have here. So we're making a lot of different tests on each and every drivers and chips. We're making a test to at the end with the completely built bulb. And usually our bulbs are like tested for at least a year before it comes out. So we're all.
What are we looking at here, guys? What are we looking at here?
This is actually a product that we have. It's called the ODX Headlight Restoration Kit, and this, you have yellowed out headlights and sunbeat headlights. This is a product that'll restore your headlights takes about 5 minutes to do
it? Around 5 minutes, from zero to finished. Yeah,
and it's really impressive. So if any of our dealers are curious about that's a product we have to offer. And one last thing about like the R&D, we also have in-house tech support. So 5 days a week, 9 to 5,
9 to 7 actually, because we're also deserving Western Canada.
We have technical support. So call in. You have any questions, installation, any question, you call in, and we'll be there to help you.
Well, okay. I love the fact that you guys test your stuff. I think that speaks a lot to dealers when they see that, because they've had some less than positive experiences. Everybody has, when it came to light bulbs, and so much has changed. But now to know that there's a brand like ODX, which has tests in place and research in place, and knowing where these bulbs are going, especially in Canada, sleds are a huge thing. So really cool. Makes a big difference. Let's jump quickly to talk about new, guys. What's new from ODX for 2021?
We'll do a quick browsing. We've already spoke about the eBrid, still a new product. This is a bulb. Your Max has the bulb right here. No bigger than a halogen bulb, but the power of an LED, comparable to 6,000 lumens. So anytime you're installing an LED in a tight space, you have the dust caps behind the headlight. If you're installing it in fog lights, there's no moving parts, there's no fans. It's cooled by the chassis itself. And it's a really, really awesome product that we brought out at the beginning of the year.
The really nice thing about the eBrid, it's 360 degrees adjustable.
Yeah.
Compared to, for example, the old series that we had, which were like clocked in. That's fine, that's good. But the difference between both, that's why we went to like an Allen key with a set screw.
Yeah.
The main difference is you really at 360 degrees, so you can adjust it 0.5 degrees at a time if you need to,
like
compared to like a clocked bulb, which has only like 10 different positions. So it's harder to have the perfect beam pattern, perfect aiming outside of the headlight.
Yeah. New product that we're actually unveiling today. So it's the first time anybody's hearing about it.
New product alert.
It's a big bomb. It's a bomb of an announcement. It's the Dynamite mini bulb series. So real cool packaging, looks like a little stick of dynamite. And these are copper core mini bulbs. So very different from the traditional LED mini bulbs. It has like a 360 coverage of LED chips. So the coverage you're getting is complete. The field of the light output is completely different. It's way better.
No longer than the actual OEM halogen bulbs.
Exactly.
So anywhere, it will fit anywhere as long as you get the same part numbers.
And another cool thing about them is we have them in 4 different ways. You can have them white, amber, red, or red strobe. So for the brake lights, it'll strobe 3 times fast, 3 times slow, and then it'll stay solid. So if you want to be seen in your brake lights, you will be seen.
There's a lot of people using it in motorcycles. So
I'm going to say that is
just
a great safety feature, guys. Great safety feature.
Yeah. Next, we actually have a video, and I'll say what it is, and then we could start the video. It is our B2 Revolution. So it's the part 2 of the B2 bulb. So if you want to roll that video.
Now, Kev, you and I had a chance to talk about that during one of the CMA lives that we did. What is is there a new version of that, or?
Yeah, it's like I said, it's the revolution of our B2 series, which is the same concept. So on the low beams, you have the yellow light, which is with the SBT technology, snow breakthrough technology. So whether it's in a snowstorm, you're having fog, or you're following a snowmobiler. When you follow a snowmobiler, they throw up a lot of snow. So when you have a white light, it actually lights up the snow, whereas the yellow pierces through it. So on the low beams, you have the yellow. You switch to high beams when you want to go back to white. And this is just our new and improved kit, as we were talking before, for the G4 chassis of Skidoo, and obviously any other H13 or H4 snowmobile. Much brighter, even a nicer light output and a light beam. It's, technology always advances, so we're able to advance the technology of our kits.
I think that's super cool for snowmobiles, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm kind of done with snow. I'm ready for spring. And when it comes to spring, I'm thinking about convertible top down, maybe some Jeep stuff. Is there anything in that category that you can introduce?
Actually, we do. We have the Jeep JL bracket. So if you want to install a 7-inch seal beam that's available at ODX, you will need these brackets to install them in the 2018 and up Jeep Wrangler.
Comes with connectors, everything plug and play. So it's a good add-on to the new GL series categories.
And actually, that'll lead me to the one last thing that's new on our list is our AC to DC relay kits. We were talking about snowmobiles. It's actually not only for snowmobiles. I'll let Max talk about it because he was the brains behind it.
So we made that relay harness. I don't know if you could see, there's a special box over on the relay harness. We made it for 2 applications, snowmobiles and scooters, because there's a lot of scooters, for example, Yamaha, Bwiz, or any scooters on the market that are running the headlights on AC voltage. So you can't use an LED light since it's only working on DC voltage. So that's why we came up with a relay harness that converts the AC signal from the headlights to a DC power output for the headlights. So actually, it's the new good thing about for scooters and snowmobiles for that relay. Did you discuss about the Mist series?
The Mist, actually, we'll talk about it a bit later in the ODX lineup.
Perfect. So yeah, that's about it for the new things right now.
Yeah.
Well, that's certainly some exciting stuff. I'm very curious about that Dynamite. I think the packaging is really cool on that. So congratulations on that.
You can't really see from where you are.
No, but just I can see the profile of the
on
shape.
The packaging. There's a small timer, and the timer is the part number itself. So it's 11.56.
Yeah,
nice.
All of the balls are all designed for
I think that's a great Christmas gift. You can hang on the tree, put it in a stocking stuffer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
pretty neat. Guys, we got to switch gears a little bit. Of course, we have dealers tuning in from all over Canada and abroad. So the first part, you showed some cool new stuff. For dealers who are already dealing with you, I think that's exciting news. But what if I'm a dealer looking at this for the first time and thinking, I don't know, is this the time now to maybe get into stocking some LED lighting? Should I offer this to my customer? If I don't have a lot of experience in this, why don't you tell us how ODX makes it easy for a store to get into LEDs?
Yeah, we have one of the most extensive bulb databases available. So you go on, it's very easy. You go on odx.ca, you go in the database and you put your vehicle. Now, most databases will tell you, let's say, okay, your vehicle requires an H4. So let's say, okay, low beam H4. But we'll take it a couple of steps further. First of all, we'll let you know if your vehicle has a projector lens or reflector lens. Now, most people know the difference between projectors or reflectors. And the reason being that we do say it is we have kits depending, catering to what your vehicle has. So we have the specific projector LED bulb, or else if it's just a reflector, then you could go with more with a compact, an hybrid, or an intense. So it's very important to have the proper bulb suited to your needs, whether it's fog lights, low beams, high beams, the whole shebang. So once you know that, then does your vehicle need a special bracket?
A relay harness, a decoder.
Yeah, exactly. Decoders, DRL decoders. A lot of times, daytime running lights won't work when you just install an LED. So you need a DRL decoder, or you need a smart decoder. If you have the warning in the dash saying that you have a burnt bulb, well, then you'll need the decoder. So our guide really tells you exactly what you need. No headaches. You're not going to buy a bulb, try to install it. Oh, I need something else. Go back to the store. Oh, we tell you everything. And a lot of our brackets are made in-house by Max. We have an example right here.
So for example, this one here is the new bracket that we came out with on the market this end of last summer. So it's a bracket made for VRP Rikers, in order not to have to modify anything on the OEM headlight. So you just remove the OEM brackets, you put those in, it holds the H4 bulbs, and when you're done, if you want to sell the Riker or anything, you could put the original brackets back on, because the OEM ones are about like $85 each. So we don't want to modify or cut the original ones. So that's why we came up with the bracket. Same thing for Kawasaki on the motorcycles, that we came up with a special bracket for those. So that's about it for the brackets. What about the resistors?
Resistors, yeah. We'll show, if we could put on the screen the resistor video. A lot of times when you're putting mini bulbs, you'll need resistors, and we have a really good guide to tell you exactly what you need for your vehicle. So if you could put the resistor video.
And guys, I know time flies on this. I just want to make you aware. 2 minutes left when we come back from the video.
Yeah,
here we go.
Perfect. So here we could see you go into the tools, go to the resistor finder. Then depending on what your application is, what bulb your vehicle is equipped with, you just choose your bulb. Then if your vehicle is equipped with a warning system, and you choose yes or no.
Warning system is the error message on the dashboard, depending on the cars.
And then you just choose if it's for a turn signal, meaning if it's flashing or not. And then we'll tell you exactly the resistor that's needed for your application.
Yeah, so it shows you how to plug it in. So like between the ground wire and, for example, the turn signal wire, if you don't have any vehicle detection, failure detection, then there's no resistors needed.
Yeah.
So it tells you what to look at for those.
Perfect. So we could shut this video and we'll try and blow through the rest.
Yeah, we have literally about a minute left.
Perfect. Well, most of the products everybody knows. We'll really talk about the Mist, which is our new dedicated fog light bulb. It's in the same concept as the B2, so 2 colors. So if you want your fog lights to match the headlights, you'll have it on white. and then if you're hitting fog or a snowstorm, you want to switch it to yellow. It comes with a wireless RF switch.
Oh, sweet.
So it's like literally like 2 minutes installation. It's
a light bulb with a remote. A light bulb with a remote. Wow. Okay.
And there's a reason why we came up with the remote instead of like a Bluetooth app or something, because while you're driving, you're not allowed to get your cell phone into your hands.
Sure.
So that's why we came up with an RF remote. And as you can see, for example, really quick, the advantage of the remote is, for example, if you got like your bulbs that are alternated, so colors are not exactly the same. The difference with that kit is you just hold the reset button for 5 seconds and it reset it to the good color.
Yeah,
so that's a good thing, and there's a memory to it. So even if you close it for like 2 years, bulbs are going to get back to the last color that they were before.
Yep.
Super sweet. Guys, I'm going to give you 30 to 45 seconds just to talk about the ODX experience, wrap up everything dealers need to know from warranties and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, lifetime warranty. That's I think one of the most important things you need to know about ODX. So all our products are guaranteed for life as long as you own the vehicle. When we were talking about R&D, all our products have We have the shielded bulbs. We have internal drivers. Most of our kits, they have everything is built into the bulb, so you don't have the big bulky box on the wiring. So for tight installations, it's super easy. Circuit protection on all our products, and the 360-degree adjustability, as we said. So I think that's what we wanted to say to everybody. And if anybody has any questions, don't hesitate.
That was jammed. That was a lot of information. I certainly want to spend some more time with you, maybe diving in on some of that technology that you guys are working on, especially new applications maybe coming down the pipe. But most importantly, we got to end with this. Where can dealers go to get your product?
They could go get it at Automobility and B&B.
So
yeah,
two
so we got
distributors.
two distributors in North America,
Nice.
and actually in Canada, we also have like R&D distributing in the US.
Yep.
So depending where customers are, they can simply send us an email, and we're going to forward them to the nearest dealer, nearest authorized dealer around them.
So basically, you got an east-west situation. You know, you got BB distribution and you have Automobility.
Exactly.
Nice and easy, guys. Thank you so much for educating us on some ODX product, what's coming out for 2021, and really nice stuff. Congratulations on the new product.
Nice to talk with you, Ben.
All right, we'll talk to you guys soon.
All right.
There you have it, the boys from ODX, the brand new studio, showing us a couple of the new products from their lighting catalog. If you want more information on these products, of course, you can contact ODX. And as they mentioned, if you're a dealer in Canada, make sure you reach out to either BB Distribution or Automobility. Ongoing coverage here from Day 7 of CMA Industry Week continues. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.